Hey guys, so a lot of you had questions on how I made the eyeshadows in my little knockoff palette. Now, I'm a total novice. This is the first stuff I've made, but came up pretty successful, I think. You might want to tweak it a little bit, see what works for you. Maybe you don't like how powdery it is. But anyway, this is a video on how I made these. Alright, so what you're going to need is my mixed press base, my mixed press binder, isopropyl alcohol, as close to 100% as you can get, and then your pigments. And I will link everything in the description. I got it all from the same website. Pans, these are 26mm. I also have 15mm for tiny little projects. Something to tamper down on the eyeshadow. Paper towel, mixing cups, measuring spoon, something to stir with. I'm going to make one I already made before, so I'm just going to grab, this had purple in it, I can tell. I can see that there was purple in it, I don't know if you can see, yeah. So, I'm just going to mix more. This recipe is enough to make 2 26mm pans, cut it in half for one, obviously. I'm using a 1/4 teaspoon of the My Mix Press base. Add that in first. 1 teaspoon of pigment. Mix up the powders. You're going to need 10 drops of the binder. And then stir that up. So then what we're going to do is add the alcohol to this. You want it wet enough that it will level out in the pan, but not so wet that it's liquid. You want it to be able to hold its shape together. See, it's clumping up, but it's got a wet look. It's not like powdery, everything's incorporated. That's what we want. So then get your pans. I just use my little face cloth, and you want to just clean it with some alcohol, and then we're just going to put it in. So then just kind of smush it down into the pan, and then tap it on the table to get it to really level out. Get any bubbles out of it. And then you're going to let those sit for 10 to 20 minutes to kind of dry out, and then we will press it down. Alright, so it's been a little while. I'm going to try to press one of these to show you. Take a piece of paper towel, lay it down over your shadow, and then take your pressing thing. So you just lay it down on top and push down lightly. You're going to see the paper towel absorb some alcohol, and then you just press down very lightly and peel it off. You just keep doing that. If you have too much liquid in this and you press it down, it'll go all over the sides. You don't want to do that. So that's why you let it sit for some of that alcohol to evaporate. And I pretty much do this until the paper towel stops absorbing alcohol. And so that's it all pressed down. Leave that for 24 hours, and then you're ready to go, ready to wear it. Now, for anyone who is curious, I am going to tare this with the pan so it's at 0. That way when I put another finished shadow on here, here's another little one that I made, it will show the weight of the actual product, not the pan as well. So that holds 1.65 grams of product. Now, for reference, one of the Naked 3 palette shadows is 1.3 grams. This Sephora shadow I have here is 2.2, and this Indie eyeshadow, loose mineral eyeshadow I have is 1.5 grams. I think I'm in focus. I'm sorry if I'm not in focus. I can't see my screen. Red. Orange. Copper, gold, green, turquoise, which is stunning, blue, excuse me, and purple. Or violet it's called. So that's what the colors look like.